Look at what I am surrounded by today. This is just fantastic. How can it get better than this? This is just beautiful, messy nature. Me, Courtney Victoria, a Nikon D750, a range of lenses, the Forest of Dean, and a banana. Let's go. I was just passing by here and I noticed on my right on the way by this cluster of trees with the most beautiful autumnal colours on their leaves. And it's not the most incredible forest composition in the world, but I'm still going to take a picture anyway regardless, because the colours are just stunning. This is what I get excited about with autumn. The colours are just so, so beautiful. I was really enjoying exploring the Forest of Dean again, every nook and cranny possible. It was overwhelming. I had so many ideas, but just didn't know where to start. I know the last time I was here, I kept to the edge of the trees, so this time I wanted to explore further in. I had to be careful of where I stood, the floor littered with tree stumps, fallen branches, pine cones, and moss. I decided I wanted to focus on those first signs of autumn, those yellows and oranges beginning to creep into the trees. I found trees, come on. This tree behind me is one of two that has really caught my attention because of their bright yellow leaves that are just standing out among all of these trees right now. I've walked around a few times trying to compose this one behind me, but I'm having a bit of trouble. I haven't really come across that sweet spot, that composition that says, yes, set up your tripod and take an image right here, right now. I haven't found it yet. So I'm gonna go and check out this other tree and come back to this one. So I framed up my first image. I walked around for quite some time trying to find different angles and compositions to photograph this tree, and I was struggling, and I've decided just to embrace the messiness of this forest floor, because let's be honest, that is what it is. Now I've actually gone vertical for this first shot. I found this tree interesting side on because it's leaning over to the left, and when the sun comes through those trees, it's coming from that top left of this current landscape. It's almost as if this tree is leaning to the light, so I found that really, really interesting. What I've done is I've placed some of these twigs and branches and a tree stump as my foreground, use those crazy, messy elements. When the sun does come through those trees, it really makes those colours pop, and there is a slight wind, and so I bumped up my ISO in hope for a slightly faster shutter speed so I can freeze that movement. When I was scouting around trying to find compositions for this yellow tree, I noticed these three trees behind them, and I really wanted to include them somewhere in the frame, whether it was behind, to the side. So instead I've decided to come and look at these three trees separately. They are very interesting because these these triplets, their branches are all reaching in the same direction, in the same way or similar ways. Now we've got sunshine coming in and out, and the sky behind them is very, very bright. It's a very contrasted scene, and I don't know if I'm feeling it right now. I might take a test shot or two, I'm not too sure. But I'm going to keep this in mind because this could be really interesting, perhaps on a foggy, misty, early morning. Here's the thing about the Forest of Dean. You could spend hours here, days here, but still not feel satisfied that you have come away with all of the images that you desired to get, because there is so much potential. Unfortunately, it's time to go. My camera batteries are all screaming at me, telling me, you know, we've run out of juice, but I could just easily keep going. But the light is also starting to drop now. And so I feel satisfied that I've had a very good day out. I might have one or two nice images, but I've got plenty of ideas for future days out. I suppose it's back to the car. But it's so nice here. Can I stay, please?